Amid rising hardship, skit making is ranked the third largest entertainment industry in Nigeria, with a net worth of over 50 billion naira. It is also believed that skit making has impacted greatly on the economy by creating more jobs, and influencers now making more money from creating content. But like every industry, skit making or the skit makers also have its own challenge, as it comes with some setbacks. On this episode of the Amina Ataru Show, I'll be speaking to one of the pioneers of the skit making industry. His name is Olamide Ogunleye Babatunde, popularly known as Oluwadolarz. Just stay tuned. The Amina Ataru Show, Finding Answers. Thank you for staying tuned. It's the Amina Ataru Show. Like I said, I have one of the pioneers of the skit making industries in Nigeria. Oluwadolarz is in the building. Oluwadolarz.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Why not Olamide or Lami or Tunde? I mean, it's Ogunleye.
Olamide.
Babatunde.
Babatunde.
Babatunde. Why Oluwadolarz?
I like that question. So basically, I tried other names. I used to be Olamide Coded. then I changed to Oluwa Coded. People know to film, you understand? So I was performing one day back in secondary school, because I started since secondary school.
Okay.
So I was performing for my guys. It was called literary and debating.
You were in that something?
Yeah, I was in that something.
Wow, it's a society. We were very strong people.
Yeah,
part of
we
it.
are. So oh, boy, are you?
So I was the vice president in my
Are you
school.
kidding me? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. So basically, I was cracking a joke on stage. I was talking about dollars. I mean, the currency rising and falling as at that time. So the joke was very funny. People really liked it, and they were like, okay, dollars. So they started calling. Whenever they see me, they'll be like, hey, dollars, dollars, dollars. So, and me, I've always loved Oluwa Kuded, Oluwa something, Oluwa that, Oluwa this. So when they started calling me dollars, I was like, Oluwa is involved.
Oh, wow.
So I just think, my guy was like, Oluwadolarz. I'm like, okay, let's try that. And it just clicked, and that was it.
So you've been using the name Oluwadolarz in secondary school?
Yes, in secondary school.
So, I mean, you just said, so it was for music.
Yeah.
So where did skit making come?
Music no sell as at that time. Upcoming artists plenty past the fans. Yeah, so most times when we're performing on stage, I would see my colleague in the crowd, and I'm like, you can't sing. Like, yeah, okay. So one day, there's another day.
Okay.
It's another day. So another day, I was at, I forgot the name of this lounge. I went to sing basically with my team. I had a group, we were 3, forming Style Plus. So we went to the event. The MC was like, is there anybody that can crack joke here? Because they're not ready for the artist yet. Wow. The DJ was not around yet. So I was like, I think I try my best now. So I climbed stage, crack 1 or 2 jokes. People loved it. So I for just the go house that day. And I say, make I wait for the DJ who will sing. So when I go climb stage, I constantly say people know to feel me the way they feel. Because when I did crack joke, they spray me money. I was sprayed a lot of money. As at that time, 6,000 was a lot of money. So I was like,
how many years ago was this?
Looking at 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, it's not even about as at that time. I mean, for my life, as at that time, 6,000 was a lot of money. So I was like, 6K, man, I'm doing this. So, but the music, we were like, I'm like, I told my team, it's like, I'll start cracking joke. I think I want to start doing comedy. And that was it. I started doing comedy.
And your team, and what happened to your team?
We fought. We had a serious fight. Like, why go see one go do comedy? Comedy for us guys. We don't do that. Okay. Because as at that time, I'm like, there was no future in comedy. I mean, the stand-up comedians were making it, but I mean, skit makers, you trying to crack joke online, it's just like, go to school, bro. That's just the reply I get from everybody.
So you want to take us through that journey. So after that event and, the fight, you decided to go into skit making proper. Just take me through how everything unfolded.
Oh, okay. So I started doing comedy skits. No, not comedy skits. I started doing stand-up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I go from lounge to lounge. After I can make people come to your bar and buy a drink. Let me just crack a joke. Some people will pay me 5K, 2K, 3K, on and on like that. Then I realized that there was Instagram. No, it was Facebook first.
Okay.
So I was like, Facebook, let me be posting let me be recording my stand-up comedies, all the stand-up performance I have done, put it on Facebook. Let's see comment, let's see how it goes. So I started posting. Then there was already Mark Angel, there was already Chris Clown,
Okay.
and there was already Nasty King Smith, Ogbeni Adon, you get. So I started the whole thing, posting it online. It wasn't still funny too because people online don't really understand
What you were doing?
what I was doing. And as a matter of fact, there was no people are not really using Instagram like that and Facebook. Yeah, if you want to use Instagram and Facebook, maybe you want to come and read the bad news. It's not really about entertainment then. It was the Insta blog level then. So I was just pushing through. I was pushing through. And at the time, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of me recording my performance, let me record myself cracking this joke and post it online. And so though all this time, my mom was supporting me. Actually, she was like, just do what you think you can do. Do if
Were
it
you
takes
still in
time-
school then?
Yeah, I was. No, I was already done with secondary school. I had to drop out from EXU because then I lost my stepdad and he was the one financing everything. So my mom was like, "You, I could be." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Let me be supporting you. You understand?"
Are you
So
kidding?
yeah, I'm not kidding. So I I was I was doing stand up. I was working at Dangote industry. I was loading trucks, spaghetti. Yeah, I was a truck loader then at Dangote. So inside the truck there, I did do my videos, I did record, everybody was finding me funny. But online, they were not finding me. This guy, what are you doing? Okay, so I like, okay, this scenario, this whole thing that I'm cracking as a joke, let me act it out. But there was nobody to act it with. So it's just me. Anybody where I go meet, they'll be like, I did go work, I did go school, I did go work, I did go school. So I started doing duo. I would act the father, I would act the son, I would act the. It's down on my. It's still on my page actually.
Wow.
So then it was. I mean, small we did try. I won the competition from Trace. I'm not supposed. Okay, Trace Niger, Samsung. I've forgotten the name of the model. Samsung J7, Samsung Galaxy J7. So I won that phone. I went to collect it. So I started using my phone to shoot skits. Yeah. So when the Toko just came back from school, then he was still like 5 years or 4 years old.
That's your brother?
Yeah, my junior brother, our last born, the intelligent Toko. So he came out from school. I asked him, how was your exam? I was even shooting. So I was like, how was your exam? He said it was fine, Jerry. Okay, so what happened? He said, they gave me a question that he did not know. And he gave them an answer that they will not know. So I found it funny. I'm like, oh, this is funny. Okay, so let's act this out. So I recorded the scenario immediately right there. I posted it and it was fire everywhere. That was the first time I had like 1,000 comments. No, 200 comments under my video. So I was like, this is nice. Tokwe, come again. Let's do something else. Tokwe, come again. Let's do something else. Then as they shoot, Momsi go to give her just, Momsi, you have come. So it was a family
So
thing.
you made it a family
Yeah,
thing.
so we started doing Mom, Tokwe, Ayomide. Ayomide was the one recording us then. Yeah, so we started doing everything, we started pushing. Before we knew what was going on, Kunle Afolayan started following, Ibrahim Chata started following. I mean, these are people that we watch on TV. So I just told myself, okay, there's a dream in this, like I'm going to make it in this thing. So let me just keep pushing. Yeah. And then it was in Ikorodu. But I wasn't making money from content creating yet. It was not called content creating then. It was just like, just the vibe. And then skit was like 15 seconds on Instagram. You understand? So we started the post, the push. Money no they enter, but we the.
How are you, working on the editing?
Yeah, I was doing it myself. So then, one thing you guys don't know is Tokpa is a stammerer, yeah? He stammers a lot. So, yeah. So, when I want to record him, I'll just say, you know what? It's not just him. I also stammer, like it's a family thing here. So, when I want to record him, I'll be like, okay, you know what? Just say, how are you? Say it one by one. I'll record the I'll cut. I'll record the I'll cut. I'll record the I'll cut. Then I'll take a lot of my own close-ups to, to break it down so it won't be obvious. So that was how and people felt like, this guy is so smart. See the way he talks. I'm like, okay, you guys don't know what's really going on. So you understand? So that was it. And all this time I was still working in Dangote to like have money to, I don't know if you just do skit, money, they enter. So we started, that was it. I met a footballer online, Isaac Success. So it was the one that actually like, he sent the first 100K to me in my life. Like, first 100K I've received in my life.
That was what year?
That was 2015.
2015.
Yeah. So I was like, my mom was like, Ola, the next morning, Ola, are you not going to shoot skits? Like, so it was like that. And what happened again? Okay, then we did the Bobrisky video that blew us up. That's the one where Tokwe, it was dressing up like Bobrisky. Then that was in 2016. It was dressing up like Bobrisky, and I asked him, I brought a rake out, and I was like, what are you trying to do? He said he's trying to be like Bob what? Bob Marley. So he changed the. So that video blew us up, and my first advert came in during that video. I don't want to mention how much I quoted for that advert, because it's not something I want to mention. So
Can you just like...
1,500 naira.
1,500. Then if you add like 30 to it.
Then we did not add 30 to it. It was 1,500 naira. Like 1,500 naira. So let me give you the blockbuster here. 1,000 naira was the first payment.
Okay.
And 500 naira was the balance payment after the job was delivered. But I didn't care about the money being small. I was like, that means I can charge higher if I do better. Yeah. So my mom still kept on. She was just pushing me. Shall do this thing? Even though funny. Sometimes she brings idea. I get one idea. I'm like, okay, let me hear. So at the time, I had to leave. I didn't even tell her where I was going. I just left the house. I came to the island because I felt like I could do better if.
Where were you living then?
Then I was living in Ikorodu. So I came to the island. I felt like I could do better. So I started living in hotel lounges. We would just act like say we won't buy drink. We would just sit down. Then it was me and Van Josh. We would just say, what do you want? I don't know, it's fine. Just give us water. I would call you back. So we'll be there 2, 3, 4, 5. When it's 6, we're out again. We're looking for futures, people that are bigger than us, big brands, submitting proposals and that. Until we got a deal with BWE. And we had a fallout, actually.
When did you realize that this is an industry that I really have to be in? And then having your family in the limelight, didn't you think it was going to disrupt their studies, especially your younger ones?
It almost affected the kids. I mean, at a point, I had to start teaching them how to be a child. Because, at the age of 5, 6, you're already being celebrated. Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to vibe with you. Everybody wants to carry you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody's following your page. So it's just like, okay, I think I'm big. And for their mentality, so I had to now start teaching them that, no, you are a kid. You play with toys. You don't have to, you need to mingle with your set. Tokwe, till now, Tokwe wouldn't want to be where his mates are. You would see him amongst guys, gisting, talking about football, and he grew. That thing affected him, actually.
Wow.
So I had to, take a break for them. Like, you guys should go to school, face your studies. Maybe when you're much more older, would continue. People don't already know you. The fame won't die. And as long as I'm not dead, so I can still do whatever I need to do with you guys. So, yeah, about that. Yeah.
And then your mom, this Mommy Dollars.
Yeah, Mommy Dollars.
But she still does.
Yeah. Now she's a content creator on her own. She didn't make akbar by herself. I know they too involved. Yeah.
Amazing. So right now, Oluwadolarz is already an established brand.
Yeah.
What would you say is the next plan on your agenda? Looking at the fact that right now we have a lot of content creators right now on that space.
Yeah.
And more are still coming into that
Of course,
space.
yes.
So what is the new innovation? Or what are you going to evolve into?
I want to go into movies. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm this type of person that I like to think with the box instead of thinking outside the box. You get, so I declined so many movie roles because I don't want to just be in a movie where I would watch and I would not be happy with. You understand? So I'm working on my own very first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also working on doing a stand-up comedy. I mean, it's been a while I've done that. It's been years.
Yeah.
So I just want to bring it back, show people another part of me. You understand? Because a lot of people just see me as mommy's boy. A lot of people see me as that guy, you know, get sense. I mean, I've been in an event and someone just, this guy, I'm Mumu now. I'm like, you, like, you know. So then I realized that, okay, I think a lot of people don't understand that there's another life apart from this content creating. So I'm trying to work on that.
You're trying to work on
basically,
that right now. So what about relationship area?
Relationship
Married.
as how?
There was
Yeah,
a time-
okay, yeah, we're working on that too. We're working on that too. Yeah.
All right, so we'll take a break and we'll come back. The Amina Atairu Show, Finding Answers. Are you married or you're working on it? Is there someone in your life right
Thank you for giving me that working on it option. We're working on it.
You're working on it?
Yeah.
So are you in a relationship or you're single?
Yeah, so that's the thing about right from even before I became famous, I've always wanted to keep my personal life away from social media because I kind of feel like it affects in some ways. It just kind of affects. So I just always want to keep my personal life away from social media.
So are you that person that would want to be married? I mean, there's some of your colleagues in the industry who have said that they're never going to marry.
Okay.
Do you understand? Hey,
Yeah.
while there are some who would rather just maintain an open relationship, while some would want to actually have that homely life at the end of the day.
You mean
where do
responsible
fall?
life?
Yeah.
Of course, I want a responsible life for myself.
You're on YouTube.
Yeah.
You have a page on YouTube
Yeah.
which has over 250,000 subscribers as the last time I checked.
291.
So how much is your YouTube raking in for you at the moment?
Okay, so you know what you're going to help me do. You just mention a figure. I'll tell you higher or lower.
Mention a figure. So $400,000.
In a month?
You did scratch it.
What? No. Oh, I was just trying to like.
In a quarter.
Okay.
You're really calculating it. Lower or higher?
Average. Yeah, I think you're close to it. Let's just yeah, kind of around there.
$400,000 in a quarter.
Wait, how much $5,000 in there again? I need to.
$400,000 in a quarter.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. So first, let's use
Lower,
Nigerian money.
lower.
Okay, so let's say 50 million naira.
Around that side.
That's you're making a lot of money, but you're still single now.
Are you a barista?
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, because they always say that guys would just always want to make so much before they become, like your word, responsible.
Yeah.
So which is it?
So the thing is, I don't feel like I've made enough money. Yeah, because there's a dream that I have there's a goal. I'm trying to like achieve something before I settle down and you understand?
do that.
Yeah. So I actually want to be very rich.
So there was this viral statement that came out some time ago that there's this girl, the girl in your skits, she got pregnant for you.
Okay.
So was that true?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Amazing. So she's going to be the one then.
This is where you put that cricket sound.
Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking to Oluwadolarz, and we have basically seen how he started and his plans to be a filmmaker. Now, in your filmmaking projections, are you planning to do a national or international?
International, of course. Some Amazon, Netflix standard stuff, not just, you know.
So you're going to go for auditions?
Award-winning movies.
Amazing. So who will be your first cast? Who are like your faves?
In the movie industry?
Yeah, in the movie industry.
Abayomi Alvin is one actor that I really like so much. He's very good. Timini also. I'm talking about the national now. Then when it comes to international, I think I want to do Kevin Hart. Yeah.
I mean, that just gives us an idea of what to expect, the kind of
course.
films that you're going to be putting together,
Yeah.
which is really, really good. And I must say that we wish you the best in that endeavor. And
Thank
we'll
you
be
so
right
much.
here
Thanks so much.
to have more conversation on the multi-million dollars industry, talking about film making. Thank you very much, Oluwadolarz,
Thank you
for
very
doing
much for
this
having
with
me.
us. It's the Amina Ataro Show, guys. And it's been an intriguing conversation with him. I'm sure that the skit makers there, a lot of people that are also trying to come into the industry will be very happy, you know, to follow in your footsteps. But before you go,
Okay.
what is that thing you would rather spend your money on?
If I can buy it, I would say peace of mind. It's underrated. I won't lie to you. Like peace of mind. If you have peace of mind, see, I don't think you need money. I'm telling you, like it's the truth. Peace of mind.
Peace of mind is a
Yeah,
thing.
and that's one thing money can buy. So that's why it's so hard to get.
Amazing. Thank you very much again, Oluwadolarz. Guys, it's the Amina Ataro Show, and I've come to the end of today's conversation on content creation and is ups and down. You like my drink?
I like the cup.
You like the cup?
I like the
content inside the cup. I'll see you guys again next week. Always stay tuned. Bye-bye. The Amina Ataro Show.